Yes, hi folks. This video is about Jackie, Shadow, Sunny, and Gizmo. Please bear with me on this. I have not done YouTube videos in many years. I used to be active with YouTube, very active in the late 2000s. I have old software, a bad microphone, and I'm very out of practice with this. And on top of that, my voice is very wacky because I've been around someone with pneumonia for a couple weeks now. So bear with me on this. I'm reading from a script as well, so if it sounds like I am, it's because I am. It put my thoughts in order, and it was, I felt the best way to do this. So here it goes. So, I have been a fan of Jackie, Shadow, Sunny, Gizmo, the Eagle family since I discovered them in my feed back in March. I watch live feeds on the regular, so YouTube's amazing algorithm, coupled with some of the viral activity this family was getting, gave me the opportunity to check out the nest, and very quickly, I was not only hooked on watching them, but I fell head over heels in love with them. It was just incredible to watch this family, and I learned so much about eagles in the process, as I learned for the first time in my life about how their family structures, growth process, feeding, etc. all work. And like the rest of us, getting such a huge kick out of their very distinct personalities. Then came the dreaded fireworks event, the petition that was almost completely useless, and the example set by local California governments about how much they really do care, or not, about our precious eagle family. I watched in absolute disgust as the fireworks went off on July 4th and immediately distressed Jackie as she vocalized, and as she had before from New Year's fireworks that the Nest Cam caught earlier this year. Making it abundantly clear the fireworks distress and disturb them, and Sunny and Gizmo now being gone for almost a month as of the recording of this video, we have no way of knowing what effect the fireworks may have had on them. And with young eagles' survival rates being nowhere near what any of us would hope, it made the situation with the fireworks all that much more appalling. And thousands of us witnessed it that night, which brings me to the purpose of this video. So, I was involved in constitutionally based pro se litigation in the 2000s for a full decade. I associated with several private groups that studied law and fought government corruption. I was fortunate enough to work with absolutely brilliant people and learned, I strongly feel, almost as much about the law as some of our country's best constitutional scholars. It was an intense, decade-long experience that I let go around 2011, but stayed loosely in contact with those still engaged in it. Over time, many of them being much older than me, passed on, and the groups thinned out dramatically. I still have a close friend or two from those days who I check in with, and they're still very active in it. So I have a strategy I want to implement to help stop these fireworks from ever happening again. This simple common sense solution is to not have them there, but instead at another location, preferably more urban or city oriented. But if you've ever dealt with government, local, state, or federal, you know that common sense often escapes them. Egomaniacs with absolute power corrupting them absolutely, and even outright sociopaths and psychopaths seek out these positions of government, as discussed in a study by Psychology Today magazine about 15 years ago. A petition filled with people politely asking what may be socio and psychopaths to, quote, please not do something, the fireworks, will be ignored by these personality types. These people willingly, and with no hesitation from our perspective, had no problem putting our eagles in harm's way, causing who knows what kind of disturbance from the shock of the experience. An experience that is dramatically different from a natural event, such as a thunderstorm, where fireworks cause a constant low-altitude barrage of loud noise and intense lights, and a shock which is clearly experienced by them by their distressed vocalizations timed exactly with the event itself. Those of us who watched them that night know that Jackie's vocalizations at night are rare to non-existent. We heard her the night of the fireworks immediately after they started because she was clearly distressed. What kind of people do this to animals and to our national symbol? Which brings up another thought that occurred to me that may be even more disturbing. Is it at all possible that in today's political climate, with the state of California expressing virtual ongoing hatred of the current federal government, that they chose to do what they did, despite laws banning it, as a way to spite the federal government and at the Eagles' expense? And wouldn't local government officials that act that way take this to a whole new level of sickness and derangement? So, I need support for this, not financial, just witnesses that love the Eagles and will be willing to sign on as a witness when it comes to it. I have an approach I'm going to take that I won't reveal here because I don't want anyone to have a heads up until they're in the position of being forced to deal with it via our public pressure to actually do something about this. Can I get people in the comments to lend their support to my efforts to protect our beautiful feathered family here? Let me know, and I will continue to move forward with this and get a proper process going. So that is the end of my scripted section. I wanted to make it clear that I don't know everything. I think I have a really powerful approach to this, but I absolutely welcome everyone's input into this. Anything that you want to contribute regarding laws or politicians to contact, anything at all, I'm open to hearing everything. I'm very open-minded and always want and will accept any assistance that I can get. I also wanted to thank friends of Big Bear Valley, of course, on behalf of countless people and the other YouTube channels, such as the footage we see here. The YouTube channels that immediately come to mind that kept us all up to date, that we are so grateful for, is Kelly Condor and Lady Hawk come immediately to mind. There's another one, BAIBA or something like that. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. They were great too. A lot of great up-to-date footage, and the website that kept us all up to date on the PSs and feedings and when people. That's, I think of them as family. I think of these Eagles as family. So when they were Eagle people. So giving us all the updates on when the feedings were happening, when the fish were arriving, when Jackie and Shadow were there. That's such a great site. I would check in on it every day. I miss Sunny and Gizmo so much. I know I speak on behalf of countless people when I say that. Boy, do I ever miss them. And it's tough. So the footage here is from Kelly Condor, and I really appreciate this footage. It was a wonderful moment, a rare moment when Sunny and Gizmo were still and just watching and taking notes, watching Mom and Dad deal with a territorial dispute. And it was so precious among countless precious moments. So please feel free to comment below. Let me know that you're in support of this, that I can get your signature on something if I needed it. It'd be probably like another online petition type thing, just saying you witnessed what you witnessed, and anything else like that. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, geez, my next video, I knew I had something else to say. My next video, watch for that, because I'm going to show what I discovered about the local government there that concerns me a lot, and I think you guys might be interested in. So thanks again for watching.